It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. Alperen Sengun out there with the kid. Then it's Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Andrews in at the 1. And for the Celtics, the forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Chase in at the center. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Here's Holiday. Fires from the line. Good on the shot.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Here's Andrews over Holiday, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brown. From deep. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Green against Brown. And that one's good. Green. And here's Boston. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Green following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Dean. Eason with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And it's G finishing it off.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
Kept alive. Plays it up off the glass.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Sengun, he picked up 27 points in the last win against Detroit.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now here is Holiday. Knocks it loose. Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Andrews, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Wow, here's Brown. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Rockets foul Eason. First personal foul, first team
The
foul.
Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 6. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Once again,
oh, look at the stats for Jaylen Brown. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brown against Green. Driving inside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Green's got his second bucket.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
Outside Holiday. Pass to G. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Şengün passes to Andrews. Away. Holiday against Green, and Holiday kicks to Brown. Down low, Şengün, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on, pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Şengün hits them both.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Rockets trail. Here's Eason. He has yet to score. can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Outside, Porzingis lets the three fly, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Andrews, light covering. Andrews passes to Şengün, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, foul on Boston.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 6.
And Tatum doesn't let the defense get to him. He's not distracted or bothered. He's got excellent form, stays with his mechanics. Doesn't matter who's defending him.
And the pass to Easton. The shot's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Here's Andrews. Light covering. Outside Tatum. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Andrews. 29 points for him last game against Detroit.
And then there was his pass. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Houston. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the kid. Rockets are gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. They get it back. Boston is gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. G kicks to Brown. Pass to Chase. And G with the stop.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. They represent so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Jaylen Brown. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 23 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Here's Andrews. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Here's Eason. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. The Celtics with the lead. And here's White, another key contributor in that nice win against Milwaukee. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. We take a look at the Celtics. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Andrews. White covering. A step-back shot here. White with the defensive effort.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
So it's the Rockets now. After the miss from Derek White. And that one, good. Skinny's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Andrews. 6 points for him. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for Brown. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the kid. And Brooks subbed in for Jalen Green. Here's Pritchard. Here's Chase. Eason grabs the board.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Eason with it, guarded by Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Clock is at 3, and stolen by White. Here's Horford, and the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Now off the inbound, and it's good on the way in. 7 points for G.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Brooks. And Tatum pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Brooks after the miss from Derek White. Great D that time from Tatum.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Here's Andrews. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Hey, we've got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
And the dunk by Smith.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Unloads from 13. Here's Sengun. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Sengun.
Tatum finds Horford. Boston getting another chance here. To the right side. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Rocket substitution. Thompson.
From deep three-point land. No good that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Rockets leading by 3. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. White is out there with Holiday, and it's Chase in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Van Vliet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. Just 4 to shoot. With the shot. Al Horford with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Now, Green, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. White with the defensive effort. Throws it up high, and G with the stuff.
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Celtics trail by 3. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games, and we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. One drops. He ties it up. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it. And players are good at running it. And quite, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Van Vliet wide open. Good on the triple. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now here's Green. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
A big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at the kid, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
White the pass to Chase. Over Smith. G, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Passes it to Brooks. Over Brown. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Holiday looking for an opening. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Green with the ball. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. White with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Brown down low. Şengün covering. Here's G. Oh, wow, man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
But he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And they're in the top third in the league in assists. Oftentimes in possessions, making the extra pass makes all the difference.
Their ranking in second chance points is hard to ignore. They have not taken that aspect of the game lightly. They've been hitting the offensive glass hard. Boston making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in. Now here is Holiday. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee. And it's White missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Alperen Şengün.
Celtics leading by 3. Now Brown. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Green, no luck.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And he gets it to go.
You know, one of the ways White keeps the defenders honest is with his mid-range game. He's got a great knack for that shot.
Green against White, looking to get back on track here. Offensive rebound, Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Second.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
The free throw drops for Smith.
I think he's the prototypical 4 in the modern game. Jabari Smith has an excellent three-point stroke, and he can defend multiple positions.
Count it. 18 points for G.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Andrews. 11 points in the game. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. Tatum an assassin.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
The Rockets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That free throw, no good.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
The kid, he's checked in for the Rockets. That one misses.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Jrue Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
Here's Green, following the basket by Derek White. Shoots over White. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Tatum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Green, the pass to Easton. Here's Andrews. 11 points in the game. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Basket good.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8 so far.
Green against White. And it's blocked. Here's Andrews. Lays it up and banks it in. Skinny's got 13 points. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He kicks to G. Tatum on the wing. Here's Chase.
Wow, and that's
sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Tatum. The Rockets making the shot. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Andrews. Austin's gone 2 or 3 when they stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Chase, and it's G finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him, and they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Tatum. He's got 19. Kicks to G. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys. And now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
That free throw good from G. Rockets trail by 13. Andrews passes to Dean. Good. The kid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
First personal foul.
The Rockets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
For the Rockets, Andrews taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
With the drive, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Not a whole lot the defense can do there. I mean, Holiday just staying within himself, under control, despite the aggressive coverage.
And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
They couldn't get anything from beyond it. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got the kid. Skinny is out there with Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Now here's Tatum. After Jalen Green's miss. The second chance effort. G, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Wednesday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that game against the Nuggets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Boston leading by 10. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
On the wing. Rebound by the kid.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's G finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Take a look at Skinny. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, and transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. From the line, that one rolling around and runs out. Rockets trail by 14. Şengün passes to Andrews. Holiday with the block.
Defense. That is his signature card.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Green buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 12 in the game.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Brown outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Brown can give you so many things on the court. Really a versatile team player.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense had the right idea, but Green just refused to be denied. Outworking good defense.
That's tipped. Here's Tatum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
The first free throw is good. Houston making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. Rockets trail by 17. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Green against Brown. Feeds to Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Pass to Holiday. It's tipped. And here is Brooks. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Chase. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Jrue Holiday. He's around 14 points per game, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Free throw good from G. Boston making some changes. Horford comes in for Porzingis. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And G drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 17 now.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's time to make some noise for some teacher.
Here are the numbers for the kid. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment. Third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. G kicks to White. Over Şengün. Boston again missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 18 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now Şengün following through Holiday's three-point attempt. Now the pass to Andrews. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Skinny's got 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here is Horford. Still yet to score.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Here's Andrews. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. So it's Boston now. 17 points was their biggest margin. And White kicks to G. And the layup's good off the glass. G's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Andrews passes to Brooks. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Poked away. Gets a hand on it.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Rockets trail by 15. Here's Andrews. 21 points in the game. Right side Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
White against Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got 19 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis, he's checked in for G. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the kid. Thompson comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Skinny. Here's VanVleet following the basket by Jaylen Brown. VanVleet kicks to Şengün. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Rejected by VanVleet. Şengün passes to VanVleet. Back to Şengün. VanVleet on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And a shoot-first point guard, VanVleet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
Taking 2 shots.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely.
Take a break.
I mean, it's
Take a
kept
break.
the ball out of the
2
enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second-chance points. That's a winning recipe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he makes both free throws. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Brooks against Brown. Porzingis on the foul.
Man, Anthony really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half. Seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Oh, here's VanVleet. 5 points in the game. 1:22 left here in the third quarter.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Right the pass to Porzingis. Shoots. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And VanVleet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Shoots from 12. Here's Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
And Al Horford drops them both. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 17. Şengün passes to Thompson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown against Brooks. A nice shot by Brown.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
VanVleet passes to Şengün. Moves back up, and he sinks the layup. Şengün's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to make.
And so it's Boston, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Pritchard in a point guard. Maxey's in the game for the Celtics. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Thompson with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Brooks against White. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's White. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Thompson misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Once Porzingis gets some momentum, just get out of the way.
Over to the wing. Here's Şengün. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
Brown against Brooks. Here's Şengün.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without foul.
What an athlete this kid is. It's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Here's Van Vliet. Takes it off the glass.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Van Vliet. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes it to Brown. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
Thompson against White. Thompson passes to Şengün. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. That shot off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Van Vliet after Jaylen Brown's miss. The Rockets again can't hit.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Smith on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
On the wing, Brown. Brooks covering. Brooks against Brown. A shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Şengün trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Making some changes. She's checked in for Porzingis. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Houston also making some changes. The kid comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
It's trailed by 20. Van Vliet with it. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And Tatum pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots a fader, and that one's good by G. G's got 39.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Throws it up high, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on it. That would be the difference.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Van Vliet. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Again with the block.
A defensive solo so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Skinny is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Boston on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. 6 to shoot. Here's the kid. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Eason. Back to Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
There you see the focus from Smith Jr. Defense a little tight and snug, but still able to get it done.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün comes in for Smith, and it's Green in for Thompson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Andrews. The kid gets the bucket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Holiday inside the line. Eason grabs the board.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Andrews. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. Here's Andrews, and that's good for 2. Skinny's got 23. Boston leading by 18. Holiday, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think maybe perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
And that one drops for him. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 22 is their biggest lead. He kicks it to G. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Rockets trail by 20. Now here's Green. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 21.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Brown is checked in for White.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Deciding where to go with it. And it goes out of bounds. Fast touch by Green. Tatum against Easton. Rocket 6. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Ball.
Rockets trail by 18. Now a timeout called by Houston. Gee, really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else.
To be allotted for a free t-shirt.
balanced player of the game, G.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Brown against Green. Şengün passes to Andrews. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. Here's Chase. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here is Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Horford. 5 to shoot. There's Brown with the 3.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Holiday with it. 1:30 left in the game. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for G.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's G on the wing. Brown. Outside, Horford. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Tatum against Eason. Here's Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.